Now we're live.
Now we're live.
Took a second.
Took a second. All right. Hey, y'all. We are live for the international live stream of Geek of Mystery show for Friday, the 14th of what is April 20 and 23. I'm Bearheart, and with me we have the beautiful Kirsten and the adorable Rakitty. And we are here to talk about stuff. All right. So
I don't think there is a geek in the title of the live stream.
There could be. It could be anything we wanted.
you know, I've gotten into the habit of saying it this way. I think it's funny.
That's what it is.
Maybe
Okay.
not.
Maybe
You
it's not.
It could be subjective.
I like it.
Yeah.
Like that.
But that's that's my title for it, and I'm sticking to it.
Okay.
All right. So everybody these days seems obsessed with large language models and AI chatbots, and also those AI image generators. And in looking around the job market as I do, because I'm always interested in the skills that people are looking for to see how I can help. Maybe with future courses, or maybe just with discussions here on our live streams. And I've noticed that there's starting to be a lot of jobs, a lot of very well-paying jobs for prompt engineers. This would be people who come up with prompts for these AI chatbots and large language models and what have you. And so I started thinking about, well, okay, what does a prompt engineer do? And I'm not sure I have an answer for that yet. I don't see how I could make a full-time job out of writing prompts for the for these AI chatbots. Kirsten, perhaps you'd like to help.
So I'm just going off of context clues here, and my best educated guess would be, I know you didn't ask, but I'm going to give it to you anyways.
Asked.
Okay. I wonder if they are the ones that provide the AI with the information to, like, from generalized to more specific prompts, or they help with the, I don't know, does AI use coding?
Of course it does.
Okay, of course it does. Don't be ridiculous.
Also trained on large sets of data.
Okay.
And one of the jobs of a prompt engineer is to use those prompts to test and to train the AI so that when it starts getting prompts from live humans, it's better prepared.
Okay.
That is definitely a part of it. And there you go. Yeah. So smarter than you think you are.
Smarter than the average bear.
Absolutely. I will grant you that title.
Thank you.
As the god of smarter bears. Or at least the king of smarter bears.
Ones that don't do cocaine.
Yeah, definitely ones that don't do cocaine. 43 years of sobriety here.
Yes. I just meant the movie.
Yeah, I know what you meant. If y'all haven't seen it, Cocaine Bear is an absolutely hysterical movie. and you should go see it. All right. So apparently, in what little research that I've done, in what few hours I've spent doing research on this subject, chain of thought prompts appear to be the gold standard. And so as an example of a chain of thought prompt, so a chain of thought prompt would take the AI through the chain of the train of thought of what it is that you're looking for a response to. For example, like word problems that you might have gotten in high school. Bob has 24 apples. He ate 3 and gave 2 to his sweetheart Jane. Jane's dog Spot gave Bob 7 apples. How many apples does Bob have? And so, Kitty, could you give me screen sharing permission, please?
That depends. What are you gonna show? Just kidding. Let's go ahead and make you the co-host. Does that work?
Let's see here. It looks like it does.
There you go.
And
I give you God privileges.
yeah, okay. And so we have this response here. There's my prompt. Bob had 24 apples. He ate 3 and gave 2 to his sweetheart Jane. And Jane's dog Spot gave Bob 7 apples. Where Spot got the apples, we don't know. And presumably he used his mouth to give Bob the apples. So Bob may not want to eat those apples. But it says, notice the response takes us through the train of thought. Bob initially had 24 apples. It's even numbered 1, 2, he ate 3. So he had 24 minus 3 equals 21 apples left. 3, he gave 2 to Jane. So he had 21 minus 2. And then 4, Spot gave Bob, again, probably with his mouth. There's probably teeth mark in these 7 apples. And it says, so Bob has 26 apples. And that is the correct answer. Yes, I just ran it through my head. So where's my button here? So this is the recommended way to give prompts to an AI. You want to tell it the story. And apparently, according to these things I've been reading, that's the way to get the most accurate information out of the AI. Now, if I take this so what I think the most useful use of these, well, I don't know, most useful. One of the very useful use cases for these chat engines, these LLM engines, is going to be taking English descriptions or natural language descriptions, could be in a different language. I haven't tried it with different languages. I should try that. Taking these natural language descriptions and turning them into code and writing code from those descriptions. I think that's going to be a real big use case. I know that they're all the major AI companies are announcing code assistants. Amazon announced one today. It's going to be a way that we can take a piece of code, we can say, given this piece of code, please describe the security vulnerabilities, right? And that might be a use case. Again, I haven't tried that one. Here's one that I tried. Let's see, does it actually show the prompt on the thing here? Oh, I didn't include the prompt on the screenshot here. So I'm gonna share this screenshot. And this is number 72. And here it is. And the prompt, just a second here, it's going to get mad when I do this. Oh, it didn't. Yes, it did. No, it didn't. Okay, great. So the prompt says, write a function that takes 3 parameters, start, end, and step. The output should be a generator that produces a sequence of numbers beginning with start, ending before end, and incrementing by step. This function should work with 1, 2, or 3 parameters provided, and please write this generator in Python. And so it wrote this code, and I'm going to zoom in on the code a little bit, and we can see this is textbook generator code in Python, and it's actually exactly the same as the range generator that comes with Python. And you notice that at the end, it describes how it works with the different number of arguments, what its assumptions are. And that's actually a pretty decent piece of code. Now, one of my favorite things to do, and I do this as an example when I teach C++, is I take this same function, I try to duplicate that function from Python, because actually that's a really useful, the range function that comes with Python is really useful. And I like being able to use that in C++. And so I gave that same prompt to, we have a cat in the picture. Yeah,
It's the Beano Weena.
yeah.
Remo Bemo.
Oh my God.
Is that Jerry?
It's
That's Bean. Jerry
Oh.
looks like a little lion. That's Bean. She muted me. She stepped all over my keyboard.
Yep, the hell up.
Yeah.
That's the danger of cats. And that's honestly why I don't let you anywhere near my keyboard.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I could probably prompt engineer a whole story about Bean. There's possibilities here.
Well, you know, that might be fun. Hold that thought. We might try that in a minute.
Okay.
So I gave that same prompt to, this is ChatGPT 4. And I didn't mention that before. All of these are ChatGPT 4. And let's see, I want preview number 73. Where's preview number 73? Oh, come on. I know you can do this. I know you can do this. Oh, there it is. So this is preview number 73. And I don't know if I can, if that works. Does that like zoom in a little bit? Yeah. All right. And so this is that same function in, hey, let me see, what does this look like? Will this show it if I look there? Yeah, okay, great. So this is that same function in C++. And what's interesting about this, and this is, in my view, one of the real gotchas of these large language model chatbots, this is pretty much exactly out of my book on writing iterators for C++.
Are you going to sue them for copyright?
No, I'm not going to, but I think somebody should. Honestly, they're training this stuff on a lot of information that's scraped off the internet. And, you know, and as somebody who's been writing code for the purpose of educational purposes and training people and teaching people for at least the last 15 years, and actually longer than that, the last 20 years, I know a lot of my code is undoubtedly in its training. And when I look at this, and this is a beautiful piece of code, if I do say so myself, it's succinct, it gets directly to the point. And so basically it writes a class called custom range, and it encapsulates an iterator inside that class, and that iterator has the step code. I don't know, does my cursor show up? It does, yeah. And you know, here we have our constructors, and here we have our begin and end iterators, right? And here in the example, it works exactly like the Python version, and it works exactly like the version that's in my latest book, C++ 20 STL Cookbook from Pact Publishing, and you can get it on Amazon. Um, but you know, and this works. I mean, I know this works because I wrote this damn code. So from the perspective of prompt engineering, was there another one of these? Hang on a second here. Yeah, what's this one? Oh yeah. We're gonna get to that. Okay, that's fun. All right. So from the perspective of prompt engineering, you know, really describing something and even, you know, perhaps describing your chain of thought and getting to that is going to get you the best results. And, you know, again, I did very little research on this, and this is what I came up with. And if you're looking for a job as a prompt engineer, I would certainly suggest that you do much more research than I have done. But for the, you know, for the casual user, that's probably some really useful advice. There's another type of prompt that attempts to create injection attacks to get the AI to describe its inner workings. And some of these attacks have been successful, and I know that the AI bots have put up a lot of defenses now and are not as vulnerable to these attacks as they had been. I'm going to show you a silly example of that in a moment. Kitty, what do you got?
Thank you. Thank you for noticing me. We have a comment. We have 3 comments from, and
You
I
appear
love
to
this
be good,
username.
but I'm not hearing any words come out of your kitty mouth.
No.
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Are you hearing words?
Can you hear
Okay,
me now?
so that means that my sound system has stopped working, and I'm gonna mute myself and I'm gonna reset my sound system. So give me a minute.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Dance break. I went to Sam's Club today. Awful experience. 0 out of 10. That was not fun. But I got myself a soda to make up for it, Kirsten.
Get yourself a Sam's hot dog.
No, because the food court line was crazy.
Oh, I believe it. Was
The
it
food court line was crazy.
Bella? Where you been, loca?
Exactly.
That's what
It was
the
just awful, that food line.
that's
Oh,
what
now
the
my video isn't working. Hang on.
Oh, technical bear. It's very difficult.
I don't know. Whoa!
The wrong camera.
Whoa.
I ain't seen that view in a minute.
Zoomed out. Wow.
Everything.
This is a very special live stream today. We get to see
Yeah.
the zoom out.
Yeah, my other camera has died.
Oh,
And so I need to I definitely need to fix that in a minute. Oh wait, let me try this. Maybe this will help.
So
I believe in you.
not only is it special because Bear is doing some, what's the word I'm looking for? Troubleshooting?
It's definitely the interface. All right, give me a second here because apparently people like seeing me troubleshoot shit. I know it's wrong. I have this this Blackmagic ATEM switch on my desk, which I don't use except as an interface. But every once in a while, it just ups and dies. And apparently, so one of the things about living in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada, is that we have very, very dry air. And as a result of our very, very dry air, we're all back now here.
He's back.
Occasionally, some of my devices that are connected to my computer, you know, they just go, and that's my impression of a bunch of stray electrons free in the air, just um, making shit go haywire. And so everything went haywire at once right there. My audio interface died and my video interface died all at once. And there we go. So I'm back. Rakiti, you were gonna read us what is the hat? Oh, is that you're muted now. Is that um
Walt
Walt
Disney.
Disney World, yes.
Walt and Mickey?
Yes.
That's the statue in the middle of the
Main Street Square, yes.
Main Street there at Disneyland.
Yep.
I actually love that statue.
Oh boy.
Although
Kirsten, you're a little bit too good at that.
I do understand how evil Disney is in terms of their business practices and the terms of
Yeah, but Walt himself was
Walt himself. I mean, hey, he invented the mouse. How bad?
He invented Disneyland. I mean, I'll give him props for that.
Yeah, it was the rest of his family that kind of wrecked everything. Although
Yep.
we don't know how evil Walt was, but I in my heart he's like a grandpa. Yeah. All
Okay,
right.
well, we have comments. I felt left out, so I was like, you know what? My ball cap.
Join the hat gang.
Exactly.
There you go. Mine, of course, is the best hat.
Of course, yes. What's your hat, Kirst? I want one of those hats so bad.
Well, that is very Texas.
That is the swaggiest hat I've ever seen in my life.
I wish I had a fat diff in my lip, and I feel like it would just make the whole, like, with the background.
Oh, it would be a look.
Hat.
You would be serving.
Serving country realness.
Serving country realness.
My favorite Texas hat is my Marfa hat.
Oh yeah,
that's cool. Marfa lights.
Marfa, Texas on it, and I love Marfa. I've spent some really great times there.
We need more for the Marfa.
Yeah.
Italiano.
So for those who don't know, Marfa is it was a very rural area in Southwest Texas. It's where the film Giant was filmed, and which is one of the all-time great films. And it's also where the Marfa lights are, which are these mysterious lights that come out at night in the middle of this empty field, and they just kind of bounce around and nobody knows what they are. I've always just suspected that they're fireflies, but there are people who insist that they are not fireflies, that they're like, the ghosts of residents past. Marfa is a wonderful artist community, and in recent years, it's become a bit gentrified. So there's that.
Gentrification
for the win. So anyway, we had a comment way back there.
We have 3 comments when we started this tangent. We still have 3 comments. Okay, so they're from, I love this username, Editing Forever.
Yeah, well, I see why you love that, because that's like your job. You edit forever.
That's literally me. If I could edit for the rest of my life, I would.
Then you'd never come out of your hole.
I know, my editing cave with my cool lights. Okay, so Editing Forever says, keep it up, brother. One day you will get rewarded for your hard work.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean, but I'll take it.
I think it was because ChatGPT was stealing your work.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, they wouldn't be the first. I did get a big settlement out of Microsoft once. In the early days of the internet, I had written a book called the CGI book, which was, teaches people. Somebody had one.
Yeah.
One of our chats recently, and it's about how to interact with, write scripts that interact with web servers. That CGI, not the computer graphics CGI. Anyway, somebody at Microsoft, some employee, put up a website with all of my example code on it. And, it wasn't like they were, trying to take credit for it. I mean, the code actually even had my copyright notices in it. But but you know, they put it up there for free. And so I had my lawyer, I hired a lawyer to contact Microsoft's lawyers, and they gave me a generous settlement, which included um, subscriptions, like a 10-year subscription to their developer discs, which was kind of fun. You know, it kind of had all the software for free for a number of years. But yeah, I mean, it just felt good to finally win one against Microsoft. They had sued me many times for
Yes, I
frivolous,
remember that.
frivolous purposes.
So your arch nemesis.
And they had tried to hire me many times, and I was like snubbed them.
Your
So
arch nemesis.
Bill Gates, my arch nemesis.
Ooh, the day.
Editing Forever also said, so cute, cat emoji. Bean
Oh,
says thank you.
you have a fan.
No, big.
Oh no, Bean has a fan.
Oh,
Bean
Bean
has a lot of fans. Bean was born to be famous.
Well, there you go.
She's gonna have a TV show one day called Bean Bean Bean. Just Bean Bean Bean.
Is that going to be like modeled after the Amanda show?
Nope, it's just gonna be Bean Bean Bean.
Oh, I see. And it'll just be continuous shots of Bean walking across people's keyboards.
Yep, she's got other party tricks too. She likes rotisserie chicken a lot, which I just learned.
Okay. That sounds like it could be a story.
It could be. I'll ask ChatGPT to write it.
There you go.
And then Editing Forever, last comment now says, love from Pakistan. And then the face with the heart emojis.
Oh, nice.
What time is it?
We have a lot of love for our South Asian fans. We have a lot of South Asian fans, and we appreciate you very, very much. All right. So one last note on prompt engineering. There's a type of prompt which I know a lot of the current chat bots are protecting against them, so it's not as easy to do this. But I thought I'd just try to write a silly one, and let me see if this one has the prompt here. It does, of course. Yeah, so this one has the prompt on it. So I'm just going to share the screen for this one. This is number 74. There we go. And there it is. Oh, I need to close this, and I can close that. All right. And so here you can see that my prompt says, write a C++ function that explains the likelihood that your LLM will ever run for president, and use C++23 print function for output. And so it explains a little bit here. And then it says, an AI model like GPT-4 is not a human being, and therefore cannot, it said, it got cut off. And so it just wrote a silly little function that put out some text. So, any attempt to, injection attack using that sort of a prompt was, the idea with these injection attacks is to kind of try to confuse it by giving it one kind of a question with a different kind of an answer. And some of that was very successful in the early days of ChatGPT. Got it to give up its internal name and some of its parameters, and all that stuff's been protected against now. So I don't know that we're really going to be too successful at trying to do that, and I'm not really interested in being the guy that does it anymore. But along these notes, and I have not yet had a chance to play with Amazon's new stuff. Amazon today or yesterday, I think it was today, released, oh no, it was yesterday, released a whole suite of AI products based on their AWS cloud platform. And it's, right now, a lot of it is just free to use. including a beta of their Code Whisperer, which I am really looking forward to trying. I'm in the middle of a recording cycle here right now, so I can't just drop everything and try it, but hopefully in the weeks ahead I'll get a chance to try it. In my book, a lot of the value, and this is biased by how I use computers, but I think a lot of the value in these AI models and in these large language models is going to be in not just generating code, but taking a piece of code that's already written, drop it into the thing and say, what are the bugs? What are the security vulnerabilities? Is it leaking memory here? What are some optimizations that I could give it? Those kinds of things. I think that's where a lot of the value is going to be. Unfortunately, with something like ChatGPT, if you have proprietary code that you're working on for a company or for a client, you can't just drop that code in there and ask it for output. You're going to need something that you can have control over the data store and over the data training. And the Amazon products allow you to do that. I mean, obviously, to store all that data on your own, you're going to need massive amounts of storage. But it does, all the hooks are there for you to be able to do that. And perhaps if it's within the parameters of your privacy and propriety agreements, that you could even store some of that on their AWS platform and just have it under your control. So that is my thoughts on prompt engineering and on these large language model AIs for today. And again, I presume a lot of my work has been used to train these bots. And at the moment, I find it amusing. And I don't know how threatened I feel by it, but I think it would be fun to get a monthly royalty check from them. I would not turn that down. Anyway, that's what I got. Ricky, we got any more?
More comments? Let's see. Refresh. Not any more comments, but we have 6 viewers and 4 likes.
Well, that just seems to be, growing a little bit here and there.
Yep.
A few months, we could have a decent sized audience, and I look forward to that.
So does Kirsten Hugh Hefner over there.
Kirsten Hefner. Kirsten Hugh Hefner. Oh, have I ever told you the story of when I met Hef?
Yes.
It's so funny.
Definitely in my top. You have a lot of really good stories, so I'm going to give you a top 12. Definitely in my top 12.
Okay. I did not get invited to the mansion. I did not get to bathe in the grotto with bunnies.
What a disappointment.
But there we are. All right. Well, unless somebody else has got some more, that's what I got for this evening. I'm going to get back to recording my Python course, which I have not done enough of in the last few days.
Well, all right. And we'll be back to you live from NAB show at some point.
We're probably going to be live on Monday from the NAB show, the National Association of Broadcasters. Ricky and I will be going there, and we will be annoying people with itty bitty little microphones. And
have they been yet?
They should. I don't know. Have they showed up yet? I don't know. Let's see here. They should be here today. What is this? Is that the Amazon guy? That is the Amazon guy. So yes, they are sitting at my front porch. Should I go get it and open it up?
Live unboxing!
All right, we're going to do a tiny little microphone unboxing. This is entirely unrehearsed.
Live microphone unboxing!
I'm going to cut off my video and my audio while I go get it.
Okay, Kirsten and I will entertain the people.
Do the hustle. Yes, the bucket hat.
I know. It's reversible. The other side's black.
I literally just put all my cowboy hats in the storage unit because most of them are felt and it's getting too hot to wear them.
That sucks. Yeah, I have to do the same thing with my beanies. And I had to pull out my summer hats and my summer clothes. I have to figure out what to wear to NAB. I know this is not what our audience usually listens to, but I literally don't know what to wear. And I have my sewing machine right next to me. I have to alter a bunch of the stuff that I'm gonna wear, but I haven't been to a convention this big in like a year. So I'm excited.
Okay, but what is the vibe you're trying to go for? What are you trying to like project?
I don't know, dude. And all my clothes, like it's very haphazard. Not a lot of things that I have necessarily match because most of it's thrifted. But I have a huge closet of like business professional workwear that I would wear to my last job. So now I'm like, oh no, have to pull through that.
Should we do like a mixture of like your personality and like a little bit
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. And we've got bareback.
So I have 3 packages here, and one of them has the little microphones in it. So we'll see what's in the others.
Ooh, okay.
I've been ordering a lot of pins. I mean, I don't know if y'all have noticed I'm wearing a pin.
Yes.
I saw Will Wheaton wearing
Rocket pin.
I saw Will Wheaton wearing pins, and I thought, well, I want to get on this pin thing here and start having some pins.
Regina George bought was wearing cargo shorts and a tank top. So I was wearing
Army pants and flip flops.
army pants and flip flops. That's what it was.
Most of the pins are coming from Pinterest, and those will probably take the longest. These are the ones that I got.
Got pins from Pinterest.
Yeah, how about that?
Brilliant.
Yeah. So, this one is fun. This is a green alien. I don't know if you can see this here.
Meow, meow, meow.
Green alien. So that looks like fun. What is this one here? I'm gonna open all of these for you. Oh, I like this one a lot. It's a raven that says nevermore.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool. Put it up closer.
Well, it goes out of focus if I put it up closer. So
Oh,
that's not an autofocus camera.
Oh.
That's one of our that's the Blackmagic camera, which looks great, with fixed focus, but it's the little raven that says nevermore. I'll wear that
cool.
too. And what is this one here? I have to actually open them to get them out because they have labels on them. You can't really see them through the labels. Oh, I love that. That's Dave Bowman from 2001.
That's what your name was a couple days ago.
Yes, that's true. That was my name a couple of days ago. The Evermore one, or the Nevermore one, came in a little extra plastic thing. I'm gonna try and get it out of this here. Yes, so we have unboxing of pins. There's the Nevermore pin. Yeah,
Love it.
that's really, really cool. Okay, that was in that Amazon package. Now the next Amazon package, I think this one is also more pins. And this one does not have a laser cut, or does it? Yes, it does.
Amazon would do you like that.
Well, they would. And one of their favorite thing is to give you the little laser cut packages and to put tape over the laser cut. Okay, so this
like that.
This one is round. I'm opening it out of the package here. And it's blue. And it says,
NASA.
no, it says, "We are all stardust."
Aw, it was sparkly.
Sparkly. We are all stardust.
That's pretty.
I think I'm just a fish stuck in a human body. I'm like sparkles.
Nope,
Shiny.
that's crow. That's your crow, not a fish. That's crow thing.
Crow.
This is undoubtedly the
Crows are
pack
cool.
with the stupidly tiny microphone in it.
Woo!
There it is. Take it out of the little Ziploc bag here. I'm going to save that one. That's a good Ziploc bag.
Me. It's so cute.
It is cute. Oh my gosh,
What? Yes.
it's cute.
Yeah. So I had been seeing um on TikTok, I just dropped something. Oh, so it comes with a little microphone stand. And and a windscreen.
Classic.
And there is the stupidly small microphone. So I've been seeing on TikTok. Actually, this one's not as small as some of the ones that I've seen. But this is a good little size. I've been seeing on TikTok people like interviewing people with these tiny little microphones, and I'm like, I want a tiny little microphone. If we're going to interview people at NAB, I want a tiny little microphone to do that with. And so we went online, and they had it in different colors. I picked the gold color. Actually, I think Ricky picked the gold color. And so there's that. And then there's also this. Oh, so this is like a little clip with a ball joint for the microphone stand.
So you could like clip it to a jacket or something.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Although I'm afraid I'm going to break it if I jam it in this little thing here. Anyway, there's that. I'll let Ricky do the honors of assembling and testing all of this shit. Here's the little windscreen.
Wow. It's even got a muffler.
Yeah, a muffler, exactly. Yeah, it's going to take some doing to get the windscreen on there, but
I'll do it.
if we're outdoors, we might want the windscreen. It may actually serve a purpose.
Exactly.
All right.
Purpose.
The other day, I got a couple of other pins. This one is Van Gogh's Starry, Starry Night with Doctor Who's phone box,
That's cool.
TARDIS. And then here's a NASA pin, which I like.
That one's cool.
With this
Matches.
the rocket with this. So this is, and also this is supposed to be a melting clock a la Dolly.
That's
Not-
really
It doesn't read right, and I don't like it. I don't think you would know what it is.
I knew exactly what it was.
yeah. It looks like the Dolly melting clock.
You have to be cultured.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this cultured bear thinks it just looks cheap.
People that get it, get it.
And if you don't, you don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, yeah, okay, whatever.
All right. That's what I got today. And I have all of these pins now on my desk. I'm going to put them all in this little jar
Panicking.
so that I can pick one each morning.
In panic.
And the little microphone thing will go in there too,
Panic.
so that my desk isn't all messy.
Picnic. Picnic.
Y'all have a great time, a great evening. We love you. Have a great weekend, and we will see you on Monday from the NAB show here in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yay. Bye.